In this session, we are going to learn about what are the different algorithms for the stack and implementation of a stack using arrays. Okay, so you already know about what are the different operations in stack: push, pop, traverse, and some little conditions like is empty, is full conditions, and all that. And next, we start that push algorithm. So in the push algorithm, we have to check. So whenever we want to add an element into the stack, we have to check it. Is stack is any empty? Nothing but is stack is totally filled with the particular size. So first, if it is not free, then we cannot add any element into the stack. So initially we have to check that is stack is uh, above the beyond the size of the array, beyond the size of the array. Nothing but if my size is 5 elements, if the size is 5, nothing but from 0 to 4 we have inserted. So totally 0 to 5 are 4 are 0 to 4 are 5 elements. So after the 4 it is a beyond the size, so the stack is full. So that we have to check it out. So we have to check that top is greater than size minus 1. Then we have to specify the stack is full, nothing but it's an overflow condition. Otherwise, if it is not the beyond the size, then we can increment the top size, and values we have to add the value inside the stack, isn't it? Okay, next, if you want to remove an element from the stack, how can we remove? So if nothing inside the stack, we cannot remove anything. So initially we have to check in the pop operation that is stack is empty, isn't it? So if it is empty, we cannot remove any element. So if automatically we have to check that initially when we are removing an element, nothing but by using a pop operation, we have to check that stack is empty. If it is empty, we have to specify stack is empty and it is an underflow condition. So out of the size is an overflow, so no size, nothing but stack is empty, nothing but is an underflow condition. Otherwise we can remove an element from the top. So we have to remove the element from the top. So then we have to use the here stack of top is the stack is a class and stack is an data structure, and from the top we can remove an element. Is it okay? So in this case we have to check one thing: is empty. What is empty? So nothing but if no element existed in the stack, that is an is empty. Is empty condition, nothing but empty. Stack empty stands for top is minus 1. That we have to check it. Otherwise returns false. So if stack is empty and top is minus 1, returns true. Otherwise it returns false. If it is full, if it is full stands for it is out of the size. Suppose from our size is 5, nothing but 0 to 4. So all the 0 to 4th elements are inserted, then the stack is full. All the elements are inserted, nothing but 5 elements are inserted, then the stack is full. That we have to specify here. So what is the code for the stack here? Check out the code. So here I have used the public class stack custom. Stack custom is my class to develop a stack here. So we have to take the size, an array, and the top element. So at the next statement we need the constructor, stack constructor. We are initially initializing with the size. So what is the size here? This dot size, this is a pointer to point to the size. Next, so actually constructor where it is actually initialization when the object is created. So look at this here is constructor. So here they have created public start made inside that stack custom variable and new operator and stack custom of 10. Here 10 is initialized with the size. So that 10 is exactly initialized here, this here. Where is that customer? Here, stack custom size. So from the size we are inside the size, and this pointer array with the particular size. Here we are creating an array with the new operator and with the size of giving from the constructor value. So and we are initializing the top value as minus 1 because that initially stack is empty. Empty stands for minus 1 position, underflow. Okay, then we start the push operation. So whenever we have to insert an element, definitely we check if stack is full, we cannot insert. That we have to check every push operations. So initially we have to check is full. If it is full, we cannot. So further they have developed like is not symbol. If stack is not full, then we can insert. So what we have to do whenever we want to remove or add we have to move the top position. We have to move the top position. By the top only we can insert, by the top only we can remove. So if stack is not full, so not symbol, not equal symbol, not is full, then we can increment the value of top and we can add the element by using array of top to the push element. Okay, push element, where is the push element? That is inserted from the at the execution type. Push element, so look at the here main program. So here push of 10. So here push of 10 stands for the 10 element is an argument to the push element, and the element 10 is inserted into the stack. Okay, so here push operation is not full. If it is full, stands for else case, else system dot out dot println, we have to specify stack is full. Look at the pop operation. So what is the pop here? Is not empty condition, because if nothing inside the stack, we cannot remove anything. So that we have to check that not is empty. So if not is empty, what we have to specify? If not empty, nothing but we can return the value from the top. So I already told you that we can insert or remove an element from the top end only. For that they have to take the top value, assigning into the returned top. So return top is a variable taking, otherwise assigned by the top value. Okay, so after that, if any element removing, nothing but we are reducing the top value. So suppose top is located at the fourth. If we are removing from the fourth location value, then it will move to the third position, because we have removed the fourth position value. Then immediately we have to change the position of the top to the down, nothing but minus 4 to 3, third position. Okay, after that we have to return the top value. Otherwise, if stack is empty, okay, if condition is not empty, here else case is an empty condition. Empty stands for nothing inside, so stack is an underflow. So return -1. -10 stands for top is -1. It is an empty condition. Okay, if you want to see what is the peak element, peak stands for what is the top position value in the stack. So we have to check. Peak stands for, so if nothing inside the stack, we cannot see anything. Nothing elements existed in the stack. That also we have to check is stack is empty. So if stack is not empty, we can return the value at the top of the value. We can return the value of the topmost position value. Otherwise, we can say stack is empty. Stack empty stands for return -1. Why we have to use the return -1? -1 is a empty statement, top -1 position. Okay, again. So we already checked these conditions, where the functions is empty, is full conditions, where these functions are existed. For these functions also we have to write the code. So for that they have to use the 46th line here. Public boolean is empty. Empty stands for top -1. Is full stands for top is at the top position, and that means size -1 value. Okay, these are the basic functions. So for all the functions are executed inside the class, and we have to use the main function. So you already know how to use the main function, public static void main string argument. We are creating an argument. The next line, stack custom object, custom object new with the new operator. We are creating object as dynamically, and constructor function stack custom with the 10 value. So already told you that 10 value initialized at the constructor definition. So we are removing the pop value. What we are checking the top value. After that we are we are inserting next push 10, push of 10. So next push of 30, 50, 40, 4 elements we have inserted. Okay, after that they have removed the 3 elements. So 4 elements stands for at the down 40 first inserted, next at the 10 upward 30, and the next step 50 at the upward of 30, and next 40 at the down of up of the 50. So values are from down to here 10, 30, 40, 50 and 40. What element will be removed first? What we are inserted at last will be come at the first. So first pop stands for 40, next pop 50, next 30. So these will be executed like this. So pushed elements 10, 30, 40, 50. How we are removed from the down? 40, 50, 30. These are the basic output, basic instructions one thing we have to remind that what is inserted at first, that will be removed at the last. What is inserted at the last, that will be removed at the first. So that only in this case 40 is popped first, next 50 is popped next, 30 is next. Okay, like that stack is empty. If so, at the first statement, look at here. So after creating the object variable constructor, here next statement, here the line 56, stack pop. What is a pop? Pop is nothing element existed. So further first output will be stack is empty because top is -1, empty. Next we have inserted all the elements and then we are checking these conditions. Okay, you can execute these functions and easy to understand, and because the program is not difficult to develop, because we have to check that if you want to insert is full, if you want to remove, check is any element existed or not, that is empty. So peak element at the top value, if nothing inside the top, nothing inside the stack, we cannot remove. So these are the basic operations existed in the stack. So we can learn what are the different algorithms, what is the basic structure, and what are the program developed by using the stack with arrays in Java. Okay, so today we learned only about stack algorithm, and using algorithm using push operation, pop operation, is empty, full condition, peak also we can write it, and you can check it out the program development using stack, constructor, push operation, pop operation. Better to practice it, otherwise we cannot learn these concepts. So we learned some new thing here, that this pointer. What is this pointer? We learn about pointers in C. So by using this we can pointing to the particular variable. Pointer always holds address, just like in CPP, from the object orientation we have to use the pointers. This is a pointer, so this is pointing to the size. Here this dot size stands for, this is a pointer pointing to size. So like that we are assigning the values into the variables. Okay, this is the development of stack using arrays.